Hello and welcome to a user interface tutorial for Black Desert Online. We're going to be going over all the user interface elements, and I'm going to be telling you how to read them and what they mean and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's part of a tutorial series for this game. Check out other videos if you're interested in other aspects of the game. So first off, I'm going to be pressing the control key and activating my mouse pointer. You can see the game world in the background, and your character is always going to be in the center. You can zoom in and out, obviously. And then in the top left hand corner we have the level. I'm level 15 right now, and the percentage here shows my percentage to the next level. Every XP I get pushes me closer to the next level. Next we have skill points. These points, you can see they're fractional, but every time you get a round, it rounds off to the next point. You can assign that into a skill if you can afford that skill. Different skills take different skill points. But you can see the bar shows how close you are to getting another skill point, and you get that by killing monsters, performing quests, and doing life activities, it says. So basically everything you do in the game contributes towards you getting skill points. Next is energy. Energy points consumed through various interactions. You get 1 point every 3 minutes. Unless you're resting, this is going to be a little extra information, unless you're resting in a bed, and in which case you get 2 points every 3 minutes. Unless you're resting in a pearl bed, which is a purchased cash shop bed, you get 3 points every 3 minutes. These are expended through things like even chatting in the world chat. The orange chat costs, I think, 1 energy per chat. But if you're just chatting with people around you or people in your guild, that costs 0 energy. It's only in the world chat that it charges you. You also use energy for things like fishing, gathering, processing, crafting, all that kind of stuff. Next we have contribution points. Contribution points can be spent by for things like buying a house, investing in nodes, renting items. And if you have more than 300, your XP will dramatically decrease. So you want to start spending it if you get close to 300, obviously. And yeah, current usage, you can see I've purchased house for 4. I've invested in a node that costs 3. So that's where some of my contribution points are. That's why it's 23 out of 30. If I were to sell those, I would have 30 of 30 contribution points. So it encourages you to spend those where you can. More on what those do later. At some point you're going to get these popped up. If you have a residence, you'll have a residence button. And if you have a worker, you have a worker button, and clicking on those will bring up information about your residences and information about your workers. Right now I have a level 2 native worker who is probably very tired and needs to recover health, I'm guessing. Nope, 9 of 10, he's fine. Never mind. Moving along. Node investment benefit, not even sure what this means exactly, but basically different nodes have different benefits. I'm not sure what actually generates them yet, but you'll see that, and you can mouse over and see what kind of advantage you're getting from that node. You'll have these buttons up in the top right. One is this little play button. It has all the tutorial videos in it, so everything that you're learning about your class or about combos, anything like that, and about the more advanced stuff down below, you can watch videos and it'll actually teach you things about the game. They're really short, they're like 10 seconds long, so you'll have to get as much as you can out of them. They're usually pretty good, especially the combo videos are pretty helpful in understanding how combos work. I'll be hopefully doing one of those combo videos later. You also have the Find NPC button. This button is extremely valuable. So if you're looking for a specific NPC in your quest log, for instance, if I have to find Zarya, who is a general goods vendor, I can type in Zarya at the top and push enter, and it says Zarya, and I can actually click on that, and it'll show me in what direction Zarya is, and it'll even give me a trail of arrows if I have that option enabled that I can follow in order to get to Zarya, and it'll take me the whole way there. Next we have, in the top right, it shows these little icons. This one shows what quality road you're on. So if you're actually on a road, you go faster. So if I'm on this road here, I will run faster. Polished road, 100% move speed. But if I'm over here in the brush and I'm running, rough road, 90% move speed. So you travel faster on roads. However, sometimes the roads take you in kind of wavy routes, and it might be faster to cut through like a field or something. You also have weather. Right now weather is clear. Rain looks awesome in this game, but you can see the different weather that's going on in your area. This one is a node war area. Not really much war going on in closed beta because everybody's low level, but once everybody's higher level, the high level stuff, there is a lot of like sieging and wars and things like that, and that get pretty interesting. And then construction, whether or not you can construct buildings in this area. If your guild owns this area, you can start building stuff in the area, is the way I understand that to work. And next we have the minimap. You can see arrows that tell you quests that you're on that you can go towards in order to get aspects of the quest finished. So you can see all those quest summaries. So this is a repeatable quest. You can accept this quest again 22 hours after completing it. So it shows you where all the repeatables are as well. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually know that till I moused over it. You got the arrow, this blue arrow that's kind of stuck in the middle of all the other arrows. That shows you the direction of your auto run. So now that I've selected Zarya, I would auto run towards Zarya, or I could run towards Zarya automatically if I just go towards that arrow. You can see my field of vision. See, you have this little pointer in the middle. You see I'm pointed down to the southwest. I have this black area as my field of vision. I can see all the grass beetles and weasels are red dots in my field of vision that's in this direction in front of me. I also see these squares behind me. These are players that I can sense that they're behind me and walking around out there. And as I turn my camera, you don't need to turn your character, just turn your camera. You'll be able to see all the things around you, but you can't really see very well what's behind you on the camera. So that's kind of important to learn. We have the circle here, which is kind of like the field of vision as well. I can't see anything beyond this inner circle. So I can see kind of inside this little pie slice here in front of me. There's zooming options. You can zoom in. Actually, I take that back. It looks like I can see outside that circle. Cool. Didn't know that. So we got the circle here. We got zooming in and zooming out are these buttons. And then we have this button, which makes that transparent. So if you just want a transparent overlay and you want to see more of the game world, you can make it more and more transparent. You can click and drag. It's kind of hard to click that, but you can click it. And it tells you where you are. Affiliated node, war area, yada yada yada, stuff we've already talked about. Clicking that, I have no idea what that does. Maybe that just returns it to the default setting. I'm not sure. On the right, we have the quest pane. If you have this enabled, you should, because it gives you all your quests. Kind of important. You have filter buttons, so you can filter out anything you want to filter out. And you have all combat, life, fishing, what is this? Production, exploration, and trade. There we go. And other. So I can click on these, and they will actually filter out anything below that's filterable. Apparently nothing's filterable. Great. That's a great example. And then we have a range quest here. Allows you to arrange the quest by when you receive them or by distance. And the last one here is preferred type. So if you have a preferred type of quest, you can actually filter down to just that preferred type. Now, on these quests, you have each of these lines as a quest. And it shows you what you need to do, and if you mouse over it, it'll give you more information about it. Kind of like an overview of it. You can right-click to navigate to that quest, to the next quest objective. Sometimes that works, sometimes it's not so great. And then you can left-click it. If you left-click it, it'll give you a big pop-up that'll give you all the information about it, what rewards you have. You can forfeit it, navigate to it, or move to it directly. Navigate just shows you where to go. Move to actually moves your character to that location. And then you can also see all the other quests in here. There's checkboxes on this screen, and we'll go over this screen more in detail later so I don't get off topic. So if you mouse over these, you have these quick buttons, like this one allows you to hide the quest, this one allows you to forfeit the quest, this one allows you to show where the quest direction is that you need to go, and this one allows you to move to. And not all quests have all of these buttons, like for instance some quests don't have the navigate to and move to buttons, but most of them do. Down here you got available quests. If you click that, you can actually see it goes to the world map, and you can see available quests and where they are. Is the way I understand the way that works. Haven't got to use that yet, so I don't know how to use it. And then click that for learn more. So this is the quest screen that we just got to. I believe you can activate that with not Q. There's another button. Where is that button? Button. This is the escape key. Shows you all the different windows you can open. And I am not seeing, there it is. O button is quest, because O means quest. We all know that, duh. And bottom right hand corner we have other buttons like rewards. I have rewards for logging in and things like that. They reward loyalties, so the more you log in the better. So I can click and claim that, and click and claim that. Oh, I have to select a reward. I think I'm going to get the lumbering axe because I've been chopping a lot of wood lately. Go ahead and select that one. Cool. Okay, next. Bottom right hand corner we have these. They're very faded, you can barely see them, but you have disconnect, settings, game menu, black spirit, beauty shop, pearl store, could barely read that, and mail. So if you, oh, friends list I forgot, and that window is in the way. Edit GUI, move that out of the way. That's better. Couldn't see all the things down there. Guild, okay. So disconnect, we'll go into each of these windows. They're windows, and we're going to go into each of these later, but I want to stay on this screen for now. At the bottom, we have the hotbar where you can put all your abilities, and you can also put weapons and HP potions. You can do that just by dragging them into these little slots, and you can access them very quickly. You also have your HP bar and your energy slash stamina slash mana slash energy. Well, not energy bar, but basically it's an MP bar. Some people have blue bars, some people have yellow bars, but basically it's how many skills you can activate. And you can regenerate this with some skills, and then you use it with other skills. On the interface you see it says 570 and a little navigation icon. That's showing me the distance to Zarya, which we searched for earlier. In the bottom left hand corner you have game tips, and you can read tips about what, basically you read through this and it'll give you advice about what you can do in the game. And then in the chat menu, down here you can actually have chat. Normally there's tons of orange chat going on. Remember, orange chat takes energy, but it doesn't stop people who want to basically voice themselves to the entire game from being very, very annoying. So I've got it turned off. I'm so sick of hearing about Joel. It's apparently an internet meme, and I don't care. We also have settings. We have chat window settings, so you can make the window transparent if you want to see more of the game world, or you can make it 100% if you want to read the text easier. You can also enable and disable different parts of chat. The orange chat is a channel group. I'm going to be disabling that almost instantly when I get the game, because it is basically worthless. I kept it on for a while, and you can see how many people I blocked on orange chat. It's amazing. And in the bottom right hand corner, I skipped this part. This actually shows you the different keys you can press based on the context of what you're doing right now. So here I've got my weapon sheathed, so I don't have any weapon skills or anything suggested. I have Q to sit, which I can use Q to sit, obviously. And then I can also use W to move forward. It's saying I can use tab to switch to combat. I can push T to auto run. All those little things. If I take my weapon out, that context sensitive menu starts suggesting attacks and things like that. It also suggests I use control to turn on my cursor. And that is the basic part of this main interface. We also have world map. We have other screens. I'm going to go over that in a separate video so that this one doesn't get too long. Oh, by the way, when you're running past players, you can see their name, guild, family name, and title above their head, just like you see with mine. So there you go. You see who I am. You see what everybody else is. All right, well, that's it. Hope this was helpful. Please ask any questions in comments. I'll be glad to answer whatever I can. I missed one aspect, top right-hand corner. Server, channel name, and time. That's the game time, 6 p.m. in-game. Sorry about that. And thanks for watching. Feel free to click that subscribe button. And remember, keep it clean.